Can we talk? Darius.
Does Kurt know about this?
He met him. Tall, handsome, African-American young, 22-year-old dancer. Beautiful. Straight guy. He was a football player. He gave me something. Let me show you. No, not yet, John. I just want to show you what Darius gave me. He gave me his Wolverine t-shirt. I came into the dressing room one day. I was sitting in the dressing room, and he comes walking in with this. I said, "Oh, Darius, I love that t-shirt." He said, "You really love?" I said, "I love that t-shirt. It's just the best." Right in front of me, he takes it and goes like, his body glistening. And he throws it on my dressing room table. He says, "It's yours." I said, "I can't take your t-shirt." He says, "Yes, it's yours. I want you to wear it." So I said, "Well, you obviously just gave me the shirt off your back," which is a little funny little shit, nothing joke. But I haven't worn it since, and I've been back a month and a half. Anyway, but I had a wonderful time, and just so happy to be back here. And well, I'll tell you about all the other travails in my life. Maestro, you can hit it now, whatever you want. All my sad love stories. Darius was one of the lucky ones. Finally found a fella. He ain't quite completely divine, and his vocabulary, is killing this romance of mine. We get into an intimate situation. What? We do. And then begins this Romeo's conversation. He says murder, he says. Every time we kiss, he says murder, he says. At a time like this, he says murder, he says. Is that the language of love? He says solid, he says. Takes me in his arms, he says solid, he says. Meaning all my charms, he says solid, he says. Is that the language of love? He says, do, you touch me, so are we living? I'm thinking of leaving him flat. He says, dig, the jumps the old tinker is giving. Now he can talk plainer than that. He says murder, he says. Every time we kiss, he says murder, he says. At a time like this and that, murder, he says. In that impossible tongue, will bring on nobody's murder but his own. He says, Jackson, he says, isn't that my luck? He says, Jackson, he says, well, cause my name is Chuck. He says, Jackson, he says, is that the language of love? He says, woof, woof, he says, when he likes my cap, he says, boom, boom, he says, what is that? He says, woo, woo, he says, is that the language of love? He said, hep, hep, with helium, now baby, we're cooking, and other expressions to it. He says, we're in the groove, and the groove is good looking. He sounds like his dentures don't fit. He says, murder, he says. Every time we kiss, he says, murder, he says. At a time like this and that, murder, he says. In that impossible tone, we'll bring on nobody's murder but his.